All right, the big goal today is to get this mama into a nice pot because obviously we are not gonna roll with a plastic pot the whole time. However, we are very late for Pilates, so we are hurrying. Erica's looking on Facebook Marketplace for maybe some patina terracotta. You guys know we love that.
That would be our preference, but probably not gonna happen. We might have to hit up the big box store.
Which we can also talk some trash about some big box plants if that's the case.
Oh
so
yeah, let's
stay tuned. We'll see you then.
Pilates socks.
All right, we have made it to the lion's den. What are your thoughts, baby? We're on the hunt for some terracotta, but you know,
first I got distracted by spider mites.
We can't help. Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Almost always going to be a spider mite
it's on so much damage
one of these characters.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
No wonder when people come to the store, they're like, oh my God, your plants look amazing.
Your plants look so healthy.
If this is the competition, we're doing all right.
See, and the terrible thing is people get these plants and then they think they can't take care of plants like y'all. This is dying already.
This has root rot.
This has root rot. Probably most of these plants have some sort of root rot. The plants are just absolutely, like you're starting off as, this is a rescue situation in a lot of cases. Not every case, but a lot of cases.
I mean, if they're giving it to you, sure.
Go for it, get a little project. But
here, also, can you tell me what the point is of the fake terracotta?
Maybe the weight of it all? Oh, it's cheaper. Well, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, not really, just a little bit.
A little bit.
I see like a 6-inch pot right here is $4.
I ordered by accident some of these drip trays recently, and they came in plastic, and I thought they were real terracotta.
They definitely are a little bit more expensive, the terracotta, but I mean, they should be. It's a more quality kind of product.
Yeah.
So here's what we're looking at, I think, right now.
These are our two options.
There's a bunch of this right here. And yeah, the bigger one's down here. So at first we thought we were gonna go like with this one because that's like what we already have, right?
Yes, but as soon as we walked up, I was eyeing this one. I love the shape of it. It's just a little different.
It's a little bit different. All of our other big floor plants are all in this more tapered look, but I think we're gonna go with this one. As long as we can find, do you wanna switch me and I'll get it out here?
I don't think there's a bottom for it. There's this plastic one.
Let's see what this one looks like. Let's see if we can get this.
I'll switch it.
Big plastic mama. Okay, Erica's got it switched. Let's see if it works. Pulse.
We just came from Pilates. Ooh, is it?
It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit down in there, but I mean, it's kind of low profile.
Fine.
You know what? This might actually work even better. Okay, for 2 reasons. One, it's in kind of a higher traffic area, so like.
You don't want something sticking out.
See, if we had a big lip out here, it wouldn't really work. 2.
No, this is perfect.
You guys can't see it, but there's like a little gap between the drain hole and the actual like bottom of the tray. Ooh. So like if we do accidentally leave water in there, it's not going to be sitting in water because there's that separation.
Hey, that's my plant baby cutting.
Oh, sorry. And then 3.
I found it on the floor at Home Depot.
And then 3, it has a wide base. So you remember how it's like overarching?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
It's like going
precarious.
Big cascading, so it'll be nice to have a big wide base on here. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's going to be, I mean, it's only $5 more.
Oh.
So we get it.
Let's do it.
Success.
Nothing on Facebook Marketplace.
And you know what? Even though we're going to make our own soil, but let's show them what soil we would buy for a Dracaena if we were, you know, if like this was our only option.
Okay.
To get something from Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that.
I think that's valuable, for sure. But we also need a cart, because I know you're not carrying that around, and I know I'm not carrying that around.
I'll carry it around. It's not that heavy.
Oh, really?
I mean, not
like
for
the tree?
Not for a Pilates
Not for
guy.
this Pilates body?
Yeah. All right.
Wait, is there a cleaner one? That one's starting out already.
Yeah, you can get the one right under it.
Let's do this one.
Oh, yeah. Lighter, too. Doesn't have all that dirt on it.
Nice. You need that for the walk back.
Yeah. So let's show them what might be some good products over here. How silly is this? Why you gotta do that? Amaryllis don't need the wax. They don't need this little sugar coating dusting bowl. Just get them a...
Just get the plant.
I hate that kind of marketing. It's so predatory.
Predatory.
Predatory, stupid. Okay, so if I was repotting...
Oh my gosh, they have full-on Christmas music playing in there.
Yeah. If I was repotting this Dracaena, the soil I would get is... Okay, this is the one to... You can do this one. If you guys, actually, this is the first time I've seen this one. So look at this. So we have cactus, palm, and citrus soil. So they've changed this because it used to be only for in-ground use, but now it's for in-ground and containers. So you used to only want to get the one for containers for houseplants, and then there's a separate one for in-ground.
But how is that the same thing? They're different. They used to be different products.
They're different products now. This is a different product than it used to be. Yeah. I mean, for best results.
Well, this says fast draining.
This is a different product as well. This is a different product from the other one.
They're getting you confused with that orange bag.
Yeah. It should be very fast draining. So I would get a bag of this, and then I would get a bag of, let me see, like perlite. I mean, obviously it's not great because it's not the equal size, but you'd get one of these, or, no, scratch that. I was thinking this was houseplant soil. You're watching this and you're like, Tanner, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I was like, wait, we're mixing cactus? What?
No, I was mixing. So you get a bag of cactus soil right here, and then you get another bag of the indoor potting mix. Miracle Grow soil is terrible. It's like crazy low quality. It's just atrocious. It'll work, but it's not going to be. It's not.
And you might have gnats.
And it's not going to promote soil health.
Yeah.
So if you want to promote soil health, you're going to have to get something different. But
go buy from Tanner's website.
In a pinch. In a pinch, this would work. That's the combination that would work. And I would just do a 1-to-1 ratio of those two things, mix it all up, and that's it. Anyway, we don't need our soil because we're going to make our own. I'm going to show you a DIY recipe as well, and then we'll head out of here. Well, we're finally back.
We've been apart all day doing all kinds of different things. I got my nails done.
Ooh, very nice.
Yes.
Giving fall.
Pumpkin spice.
I've just been driving around all day. We just got done with dinner. We're kind of cutting it close. So we've still got our repot to do. Let me flip this around.
We're committed, y'all.
We've got our repot to do. I got the soil all ready.
Oh, you did?
Let's get into it. How about that?
Okay.
I'll go get the soil right now. I just put it right over here.
Tina said, can I get a front row seat, please?
Tina loves the jungle.
Can't believe that I'm allowing this indoors again.
Well, it got dark so quick.
Not a lot of choices.
You know? Oh, I wanted to show you guys. So when we left, I was telling you how I'm going to show you how to make our own soil. All of our soil supplies are upstairs. So I brought it down, but I thought I would tell you what it is. This is 1 part perlite, 1 part orchid bark.
Where's the perlite?
It's at the bottom. It's all, yeah. And then 2 parts peat moss. And then I threw in a little splash of sand there too for some extra drainage. But this is like a terrible soil by itself. It's like, has no nutrients. It's not even really soil. It's just
amendments.
It's just amendments, yeah. So to make it really high quality soil, you guys know I'm putting in the Bigfoot mycorrhizae.
For
of course, this is the transplant root inoculant, which is exactly what we're doing.
Let's not forget 1 part Pilates socks.
1 part Pilates socks.
There they are.
I know, I haven't measured. Hopefully it's somewhere in that range.
Ooh, Bigfoot, if you're watching.
Yes, get me in trouble.
This is what your customers do, okay? Nobody's measuring anything.
Well, so the thing is like, you're supposed to use, I think it's like a tablespoon, 5 tablespoons per cubic yard or something like that. Yeah, per cubic yard of soil. I don't know how much soil this is, and I'm also not going to use like my cooking utensils, tablespoons, for this. I don't know. There's just something weird about it. I know I can clean it and everything, but
it feels weird.
You know, it's just a little bit weird.
Well, good thing Tina has a front row seat.
Good job, Tina.
She's like, what are they doing now?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now you can see the perlite and all that. So this is a mixture. So this is a tree, which means it has some water storage in its trunks, right? So because of that, I want to make a mixture that drains pretty quickly. That's why it's got all these chunks in it. That's why it's got the sand, the perlite, and the orchid bark. All these things are going to help the roots get some oxygen a little bit faster than they would otherwise. So anyway, we've got our soil. Let's get into the pots. Oh, Pilates.
Today was a workout.
Today was a workout, yeah.
For sure.
But we did get upgraded. If you guys know about Pilates.
Oh yeah, they told us today. They gave us the good news.
Yes, we were able to go up. We started out at the beginner level at a 1.5.
No, at a 1.
At a 1, I'm sorry. And then they said we could go up to a 1.5 now, which is like an intermediate class.
Which means we're basically professionals.
Basically, I don't want to say that out loud.
Basically,
I could teach the class, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No biggie.
No, just kidding. But I know some of our other friends have said, it took them like 3 months or 100 classes or something like that before they got to do one.
She said our form was beautiful. And I like how she talks to us like we're one person, too. Our form.
Hey, we kind of are. Our form is really good.
Okay, everybody.
Okay.
Don't breathe in.
No. Yeah, definitely don't. Well, maybe I should wet this down first. I think I should wet it down a little bit.
Sure.
Let me do that. Then we don't have to breathe in all the dust so badly.
Oh, yeah. Tanner's just dying to show off that he fixed this thing again. Look at that. Okay.
Well, you guys see any leaks? Me either.
No leaks.
No
Wow.
leaks. Can't see the line, can you, Russ? There we go. Tina, what do you think about this little gadget? Isn't it funny?
Yeah, she wants a drink.
Tina. You never know what's in there. Sometimes I'll put a little fertilizer in there, Tina. You got to be careful.
She doesn't mind growing a little bit.
Tina, you need a little fertilizer? Oh, she's taking notes. Look at her. She is invested.
I know. This is her same exact thing. Look, every night when we put on Downton Abbey before we go to sleep.
Yeah, Tina will sit there and watch.
She watches.
And then what's funny, so after you fall asleep.
We have a routine, y'all.
Yes, Erica doesn't stay awake very long when we get in bed. I like to watch shows and stuff. So we'll watch Downton Abbey. That's something that we both like. And then, that's what we're doing right now at least. And then Erica, when she goes to sleep, I'll put on, right now I'm watching,
it's always some mind-bending, did you know this world isn't real?
What's that one
when I wake up in the morning?
It's that one ancient civilization show.
Apocalypse.
With the...
Ancient Apocalypse.
Ancient Apocalypse, yeah. You even know better than I do. And
yeah, because it wakes me up.
As soon as I put that on, Tina stops. Tina looks away. So she watches Downton Abbey.
She likes Downton.
And then when Ancient Apocalypse comes on, she
because she's
away.
my daughter.
Oh
she
my
knows
gosh.
that's boring.
My daughter. All right, let's put a little layer in the bottom. I'm just gonna go put a little couple inches in there. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Looking good?
Now we're gonna do this without making a mess at all.
Please. And if you do make a mess, you better make cute face.
I'll make cute face.
He has this face that he makes when he's trying to be cute because he messed something up. Or he spent money.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just going straight into it.
How did that fit in there so perfect?
It did fit in there really nicely, but there are a lot of gaps. There are some gaps in there, so I'm gonna break up this root ball a little bit.
Also, let it be known that we will be reusing this soil. Or not reusing, but using the leftover soil for other projects.
Big time.
And we do that all the time.
Yeah.
But what we really liked about this pot was that sticker on it right there with the barcode. Just kidding.
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about?
What we really liked about it is that this pot is kind of bigger on the bottom. And so this guy being so top heavy and kind of precarious, that's going to be a little bit more stabilization.
Yeah, having a wider base instead of the other. I think we talked about this when we were at Home Depot getting this, how it's going to have like a nice wider base instead of a tapered base so we can have a more firm foundation.
That's right.
I really like the shape of this pot. You pointed this one out. I was going to get the tapered one, but
I didn't even think you were thinking about a different pot.
This is a much better look, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it is true terracotta.
So because of the shape of this pot, how it's bigger at the bottom and skinnier at the top, it's like a reverse taper. There's
compared to the nursery pot, yeah.
Yeah, there's like a lot of gaps, so that's why I'm trying to get in there and fill it all in.
We might not have as much left over as I was thinking.
It always takes more than you think. I'm telling you what, that's how repotting goes. You think you need this much soil? I'm telling you what, make double.
True.
Okay, I think we are there. I'm gonna leave a little bit of a gap. That's gonna be plenty. Let's get this out of the way. I'll clean up a little bit.
Let me grab you a broom.
I got the broom out already.
It's right here.
So it should be nearby.
Check out the Kentia in there. I gotta go take a little look.
Take a little peek. And then we'll go over, can I have the broom real quick?
Here you go. Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah, it's a pretty palm. See,
Ooh,
so how long did that take me altogether? Now,
not long.
Now, mind you, I did cheat a little bit. I made the soil ahead of time. But that took me, and I know this, exactly how long it took me because I was cooking. And so I had like 7 minutes left before the chicken was done. And so I ran upstairs and I mixed up all the soil and I came back down and it took me 3 minutes to make the soil.
Oh.
So even so, I don't know how long we've been doing this right now, but even so.
8 minutes.
I think it's like I think people stress about this project a lot more.
I think so too.
Than they need to. Like, it was very simple, it was very fast.
And it popped right out of the nursery pot, which was so nice.
It seems like a big deal because it's like a big plant.
Yeah.
Right? And it's, you know, they're a lot of money. Speaking of a lot of money, remember terracotta pots when they used to be cheap?
Terracotta used to be like a cheap option for a gardener.
It's not.
This was $100 almost for the pot and the plate. I think it was $90.
Something like that.
Can you take the sticker off before you place it there? It's really bothering me.
I didn't even see the sticker. Oh no, this might take a while.
Oh,
it's one of those silly stickers that like.
Oh no! There you go.
We got a good sticker.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that.
She's a queen.
And I'm just gonna sweep this up. I feel bad that you're not in this part of the video. It is kind of a.
Usually when we do
kind of a
repots,
one-person job.
We'll set up a tripod, but.
Yeah, we were kind of in a hurry, like I was saying at the beginning of this one.
Well, to stay true to our commitment of 2 weeks of plant care.
Yes, 2 weeks of posting every day.
We wouldn't have posted today, but we kind of had to. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to do the little inch one.
Oh, wow. Keep going. I think you're going to have to get fully on the...
On the rug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if it hangs off a little bit, in order to get the... And then turn it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So that in order to get the feel over the couch, because we really want that look of sitting on the couch, looking up, and then seeing foliage.
How's that?
I think that's perfect.
Yeah, me too.
And we might, well, actually, this little corner has always kind of bothered me because like it didn't fit well, but now I'm unbothered because, you know, that little square of the rug?
It's kind of weird, but this covers it up a
takes
little
care of
bit.
This is the truth about plants. Let me tell you. If you've got an awkward spot, what do you do? What do you do?
Put a plant on it.
That's right.
That was our motto when we first moved into our building, into our brick and mortar.
Into our store, because it was such a...
The foundation's 100 years old and it is just cracked. The tiles are broken and everything. And so that was like the running joke the first like 6 months we were in there. Hey, if it's just put a plant on it. Or we used to say, actually, the exact thing we said was put a fern on it.
Fern.
Just put a fern on it.
Because they're big and bashy.
Can I tell them what to expect after repotting something like this, or just when bringing a tree back, just in general?
I'm ready for it.
I'll take this so you can be in there a little bit more. I feel bad. So, big investment.
As long as I got the microphone.
Oh yeah, I think you've got the microphone.
We're good.
Thank you guys for not flaming us too hard for our bad audio last video.
Yeah, we're learning. So we're already starting to see a little bit of bottom leaf die off. This is normal for any plant when you're moving it, but especially this plant. These plants are considered to be kind of heavy shedders. So it's going to take a little bit for it to settle in, and we're totally expecting that. Look at these. They're just coming off easy. But that's okay, because our new growth still looks good. If you had ugly yellow growth coming out as your new growth, then we got a problem.
Yeah, you notice it's all of these bottom leaves that are dying off, all these ones that are near the bottom. It's nothing new. It's nothing up here. It's all of the bottom ones. So like Erica was saying, yeah, these are known to be heavy shedders. And
it'll settle in, it'll lose a lot of leaves. Eventually, because this light is not probably the greatest as far as...
Well, it's just so far away.
It's distance, yeah.
Yeah, it's quite far away.
We're expecting this to take on kind of a leggy look, but I actually really like the marginatas when they look like that.
Me too.
They get kind of...
they get a lot of character.
They get more character.
We're all about the character.
It's a marginata character. So here's the question everybody's asking. Are you watering this?
I'm gonna water it in, yeah. I'm gonna give it a good little watering right now. I think that's a good way to do it. But I just want you guys to have the expectations when you have to think about it too. like this plant was grown in Florida, and then we've been waiting for it to come in for a while. So we just got it in. So it traveled on a truck from Florida to here, to Texas, North Texas. And then it went from a greenhouse to our house. So that's a lot of stress on a plant.
Yeah.
And then I just repotted it. So I coined the term, this is not scientific, but I coined the term compound shock. So it's like you have 1 point of stress. I see one right up here. So 1 point of stress would be the...
that one's not ready.
Oh, it is now. It was starting to. 1 point of stress was, traveling here and then going into a greenhouse and then our environment. So over and over and over, yeah, just look at all that.
It's a lot of stress for one little plantita.
And I'm definitely expecting a lot more leaves to drop off this plant. I would suspect over the next month or so, we'll probably get 4 or 5 times that amount.
Oh yeah.
A lot of leaves are gonna drop off.
It happens in our store too. We start taking care of them, and as time goes on, the shedding kind of tapers a little bit, and then we're in much better shape. But what we're looking for now is new growth. We want to make sure that we're seeing some type of new growth. But marginata, let me remind you, are classified as low light tolerant plants.
They are low light tolerant. It won't thrive. It won't look like this forever. But it will be a nice little tree for us.
We're going to put her through the paces a little bit, but that's okay. They're here for us to enjoy.
We'll keep checking in on this thing. I'm gonna give it a little bit of water with my nifty watering can right here.
Uh-huh.
And that's a wrap on day 5, you guys. We are gonna see you tomorrow.
Yeah. What a great day. We're gonna take a little rest, AKA sleep.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, y'all.